Good afternoon, I'm Jacinta with 2NURFM Hunter News. Mount Thorley Warkworth's extension has been labelled approvable by state planners in their second review. The Planning Assessment Commission found the majority of the 22 recommendations from the first report had been addressed. The mine's application will now progress to the final determination stage, offering hope to 1,300 potential employees for the mine if it goes ahead. A group of teenagers allegedly stalked and attacked a University of Newcastle international student at Medford last night. The 19-year-old woman was returning home by train at 9:50 p.m. when a group of 5 men and 1 woman began following her. There was a scuffle as the group, aged between 14 and 17, stole her belongings, including a phone and backpack containing bank cards, punching her in the face and fleeing the scene. A crime scene was established on Boyd Avenue, and police are urging anyone with information to contact Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000. The Fullerton Cove Residents Group are calling on the government to provide immediate financial assistance to those affected by contamination from the Williamtown RAF base. Testing of water continues on sites in the Williamtown and Salt Ash areas, with residents urged not to use water until it has been tested. Group President Lindsay Clout says fishermen and oyster farmers are among the hardest hit.
A lot of people have been affected in different areas, but certainly the fishing fraternity and the oyster growers taken quite a hit because their incomes have just stopped.
However, Port Stephens Mayor Bruce McKenzie is arguing providing water from the Hunter Water Board could be a solution for now.
I think anyone in that area that's reliant on groundwater, there's got to be some efforts by the Defence Department to ensure they have a reliable water supply, such as water from the Hunter Water Board via circulation and to their properties. So I think that would be a big start. Cost a lot of money.
2 Hunter schools shut down in the last year could be sold, according to New South Wales Parliament documents. Iraring Public School, Bylong Upper and Wyong Grove are among nearly a dozen schools across the state listed as to be disposed by the Department of Education. Greens MP John Kay says the government is protecting its budget bottom line.
The New South Wales government sees them as a real estate asset, not as an integral part of rural communities. Our concern is that pressure from Treasury is driving school closures, destroying local communities, taking away educational opportunity and taking away the heart of a local community.
Dungog Festival is kicking off today, despite ongoing repairs after the April superstorm. The 4-day event celebrates food, music and film, with plans to inject some much-needed funds back into the local economy. Artistic Director Veronica Bolzan says it's a big tourist event as well.
Lots of residents are already involved. We've got an incredible team of volunteers who have come out to help us in the lead up to and all through the weekend as well. And besides that, the vibe in Dungog is great. There's lots of people coming in from out of town. There's lots of people preparing, getting ready for a big weekend ahead.
Anglican Care are embracing a new technology with hopes to make healthcare more accessible for elderly Hunter residents. Telehealth, a new initiative, will enable residents to consult with their health practitioners without the need to leave their aged care facility. Marketing manager Kylie Jakes says the program has a number of benefits.
People don't have to go to John Hunter and battle the parking, and especially if they've got mobility issues, they're able to have their consult on site with their family members and health practitioners and Anglican Care staff without leaving their home. It really facilitates that team approach to managing the health of our residents.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club's Melbourne Cup Carnival.
Newcastle Jets coach Scott Miller has confirmed injured goalkeeper Mark Birighitti will not be considered for selection in this Saturday's game against Melbourne Victory. Despite Birighitti's preference to take part, the club has taken the decision to play out of the keeper's hands. Miller says it was handed down early to ensure backup keeper Ben Kennedy has full preparation.
The goalkeepers need to know early in the week if they're starting, because it is a real mindset. There's a rhythm in place and understanding with the back four, and I wanted that immediately. I thought that was paramount to Ben.
And the Jets are looking for a replacement to cover for injured striker Labano Haliti, who has been ruled out for the rest of the season with an ACL tear. Newcastle Knights centre Kerrod Holland has signed with the Bulldogs for the next 2 seasons. Bulldogs coach Des Hasler has offered the 23-year-old the chance to play first-grade football. And Sydney Swans young gun Isaac Heaney is on the road to recovery after a cowardly attack during an end-of-season trip to Hong Kong. The Rising Star nominee had to undergo surgery to repair a broken jaw earlier in the week. 2NURFM news time is 12:10.